So listen, there's not a whole lot really going on today. What is? Who is? Oh, it's Mr. Ribble. It's Mr. Ribble, people. How are you, Mr. Ribble? Say hello to the people. People, say hello to Mr. Ribble. How are you doing today, Mr. Ribble? I can't believe you showed up on Nintendo Guru Daily. Like, this isn't me. I almost said Nintendo Guru Live. This isn't live. What's up, man? How are you doing today? So, you say there is something you want to talk about. There is something that's happening that I should know about? A Nintendo Direct tomorrow. Really? Well, how did you find this out? Oh, okay. So I basically, because I'm doing this myself, okay. You know, you don't need to kill the whole bit, and okay, I know they can see my hand, but that's not the point here. Oh my god, Mr. Okay, look. The point is that tomorrow night, 6 p.m., there's going to be a Nintendo Direct. That means I'm going to live stream it. So my question is are you going to show up, Mr. Ribble? Maybe. Oh my god, Mr. Ribble. Oh, this is horrible. What is up, everybody? Bobby here, the Nintendo Guru, and it's time for the breakdown. So every single week, Monday through Friday,
every day in between,
I take the top Nintendo stories of the day, talk about them, discuss them, break them down, give my opinions on them. So
here we go.
So we're in this thing right now, right? So yesterday I talked about it. There's a potential of a Nintendo Direct, and boom, here it comes today. Earlier today, Nintendo Life had talked about it, and we're just like, hey, there's a rumor that there's potentially a Nintendo Direct tomorrow, and then literally I posted about it on Instagram and on Twitter, and I put some stuff in the Discord, and then, man, it was maybe not even 10 minutes later, 20 minutes later, boom, Nintendo comes up, tweets it out, here we go, it's live, it's going to be a thing. I can't wait for this. This is the first full-fledged return Nintendo Direct that I can sit here and watch with you guys. I'll be streaming it live over on here on YouTube. So it'll be kind of cool to check it out and to chat with you guys while we're doing this. So please come support and all that. But that aside, I wanted to turn this into a prediction show. I wanted to turn today's Nintendo Guru Daily into a prediction of what I think we will see and what I would like to see as well. So coming out the gates, I think we're going to see a lot of, well, we're going to see some of the online. They're going to address the online finally, give us the rundown of what it can do, what it can't do, talk about the cloud saves, talk about what games we're going to get, because we only got a list of 10. They had said 20. Also, what I'm curious about is, how does this interchange work? Are we going to see it where it's like, hey, you get a game, and then 2 months later, you get another game? Or is it going to be like, here's your 20, and you're good for the year, and then, or is it going to be like every 6 months we update this list? We don't know, and that's kind of curious to me. Now, if you look at the way PlayStation and Xbox does it, they give you 2 games a month, and as long as you keep their service, you get to keep those games. The minute you leave the service, you lose those games. Nintendo might do the same thing, but come on, 20 bucks a year, that is such dirt cheap pricing that of course you can afford it. Like, that's just crazy. And then if you have a family, it's 35 bucks and you put up to 8 consoles on it. So that's just amazing to hear how that goes. But I'm also curious how that all works. Like, can you just do it with anybody? Like, because I know there's people that's basically talking about, like, having a group of people of 8 friends all connect together and just pay the low price of 35 bucks, split amongst the 8. Kind of awesome, kind of neat. We'll see how that all pans out as we go forward. I think the one thing we're definitely going to see, because we haven't heard a whole lot about it, definitely we're going to see some Fire Emblem stuff. I think they're going to take this further, show more off of the game, dig a little deeper. I think we also get a couple 3DS games. I think we see a little bit more maybe Luigi's Mansion and maybe another port coming over to the 3DS. It's a very strong possibility that we see this happening. The things that I think we also might get, part of me thinks we're going to get a bundle of Wind Waker and the Twilight Princess, an HD port of those games. But another part of me feels like Skyward Sword is going to get a remaster, and I feel like that's probably very likely. And the only reason I say that is, if you remember months ago, Grezzo, who also ported Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time, were basically putting out a call for people that knew how to work in high definition. That makes me wonder if that's what this is. Now, could we see those two games make their way over to the Switch? I don't know, and I really don't feel like that's very likely. It's possible. We could also be getting Link Between Worlds brought over to the Switch. There also was that rumor a while back that we were supposed to get a top-down Zelda game. At the time, it was talked about and rumored to possibly be on the 3DS, but could that possibly be coming to the Switch in an HD version? But lastly, could it be Skyward Sword? So I feel like some type of port for Zelda will make its way. Now, I know that's pie in the sky, and I know that's crazy to even think that that's a possibility. The Nintendo fanboy in me wants it so badly. The Nintendo fanboy in me wants to see, like, all that stuff. But in actuality, it really wants to just see, like, Wind Waker come. Or potentially to see, like, Link Between Worlds get an HD remaster and show up there. But I don't know. It's hard to tell what we could see, what we won't see. I'm not sure. Moving along, I think we also might get a Mario Golf announcement. Mario Tennis, Mario Aces did very well for Nintendo, and it's still doing very well, but the crown jewel of the Nintendo sports franchises is Mario Golf. I think that's the one that so many people love and enjoy, and I really think we could see this happen. I also want to say that I have a gut feeling that Pikmin might get announced. Now, look, you're hearing me talk about all this stuff, you're going like, Bobby, you're talking crazy. Here's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that, yes, a lot of what this is going to be talked about in the Direct is going to kind of be like a slam to the end of the year, but they also have to talk about stuff for next year. Speaking of next year, I think we see something more about Bayonetta 3. Like, there's been some rumors and some people feeling that, like, because the Game Awards tweeted out about or retweeted this Direct, that maybe there's some correlation that because Bayonetta 3 was announced at the Game Awards, maybe this might be what's going to get teased and shown off. Also, Metroid Prime 4, they haven't talked about it at all. How far off is that? So my feeling is if that's a 2019 game, maybe we get a little teaser. Maybe we get something just to hype it up. I feel like Nintendo needs to stay away from Smash as well. Unless there's a reveal of a brand new character, which is very possible. Waluigi could happen, because everybody was clamoring for it. You saw the purple and yellow chairs in Sakurai's Smash Direct. It's very possible. Who knows? Really, who knows? But if we do get an announcement of another character, that's probably the only way that I think they should let Smash in this Direct, is just the very end. Hey, one more thing. Boom, here's the character reveal, and move along and get going. The other thing that I think we're gonna wind up seeing is I think they're gonna touch on some other stuff. I think we're gonna see some more Dark Souls. I think we're gonna see some Diablo 3. I really believed that the announcement of Diablo 3, the way that announcement got played out, I really feel like that was supposed to be in the Direct. But because it got leaked by Forbes, it basically just blew the lid off of it, and Nintendo was just like, okay, here you go. Here it is. But the way that announcement happened, the whole Reggie in the office and the shaking and the earthquake, just really felt like a Nintendo Direct presentation more than anything. Before I wrap up, I mean, that's basically what I think is going to happen. There's only one thing I want to happen. One thing. And if that one thing happens, I will lose my mind. Like, literally, you will see me right here just losing my absolute mind. I want them to announce Animal Crossing. I want them to announce Animal Crossing so bad. It's in my bones, man. It's in my beings. I'm just dying, man. I want this game so badly. I want an HD version of this game. I want to see it so bad, and I hope it happens. Now, do I think it's going to happen? No, I really don't. I think Nintendo is not ready for it. If anything, we'll probably get Amiibo Festival. That would probably be what we would get. Which, if we got the announcement of Animal Crossing, man, I would be like, But if we got the announcement of Amiibo Festival port, I'd be like... So, with that, that's basically a nutshell of my predictions and my wants. There's one more thing that I really want. So, Toby came to me today and was talking about this amazing game, dude. This game that is coming to the Switch. It got announced. It's Reverie, and I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's supposed to be coming to the Nintendo Switch. What's amazing about this game is it's a mashup, more or less. It's kind of like a top-down Zelda, but the graphics look like Earthbound. Win and win for me. I look at this game, I look at the trailer, so much hype, so much excitement about this game, and I can't wait. It's already currently on the PS4 and the Vita, so if it's running on the Vita, there's no reason why it can't run on the Switch. I hope this game gets shown off with a release date. That's my hope. Man, I really pray that we get a release date on this game and hope it happens. So that is all. Thank you guys for watching today's Nintendo Guru Daily. Please let me know in the comments below, what do you hope gets announced and what do you realistically think gets announced? Let me know, seriously, right now. So that is all. Thank you guys for watching. Follow me Instagram, Twitter, @Nintendo Gurus. Go check out nintendoguru.com.